victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
All right, everybody, let's check our audio. All right, everybody. All right, might be a little bit of an echo there. We are going to get our gaming on, and boy, do I have some news for myself, and I'm excited for tomorrow. I picked up a little toy today. I was at my local board game lounge, and wouldn't you believe it, right there within distance is a Best Buy, and at the Best Buy I was able to pick up a Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2 is now at DriedMoss's house. And there were no physical copies of Cyberpunk 2077. I didn't think I was going to do this. I didn't think I was going to get a Switch 2, but because I thought they'd be out of stock for the longest time, but I was able to get one. When I got my original Switch, it was months before I was able to get the original Switch. It just wasn't in stock, and I was luckily able to pick one up 3 months later. I thought it was going to be even longer than that. But it looks like they did a little bit better job, and Best Buy, which is right next door to my gaming lounge that I was at today, they were back in stock. They had Best Buy has a sign up there, like right as you go into the sliding doors, it says not PlayStation 2, but Nintendo Switch 2 out of stock. But the other side of the board says in stock. So I walked in there because I'm usually looking for Lorcana cards, because Best Buy will have some like rolling sales on Lorcana cards through all the different chapters, and I walked in, looked back at the sign, and I noticed the back of the sign that says out of stock was facing in, when I looked back at the signs, that meant the other side of the sign. So I asked the security guy, that guy that's right there to your left when you walk in, he's like, wait a second, are there Nintendo Switches in? He's like, yep, they're right over there. So I went ahead and got one. Mario Kart World bundle pack is what I got, and I was looking for physical games, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of physical games. And when I say that, games that I wanted were the download code. So I got Bravely Default Flying Fairy, which I think is a remaster. Is it the third game? I'm not sure. I think there's been 3 Bravely Default. This might be the third one. I haven't actually played all the Bravely Defaults, but every time I see one, I buy it because I'm going to play it one of these days. And I usually dabble in some of the games that I haven't gotten up to when I'm on travel, but I don't travel much anymore. So I got Bravely Default, so that was the physical card, but the card is still a download requirement, and then the card is just sort of the license check that you own the game. I've heard right now Mario Kart World is downloading because it was the bundle, the one that came with the digital download, so I don't have the physical game Mario Kart. But I know that the Cyberpunk 2077 on Nintendo Switch 2 comes with physical things like stickers, and that was enough for me to say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and buy the physical copy. They had those digital cards where they give you credit for the Nintendo eShop, but I was thinking about it. Do I want to play it right away? I think I can wait till tomorrow. I got it on Amazon. It should be shipping here at about 7 a.m. tomorrow. I just ordered it about an hour or two ago. So it's on its way. It should be here between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. And once I get it, I'm going to try it because, yeah, I literally bought a Nintendo Switch 2 because I wanted to play Cyberpunk. As much as I probably said, I don't need it, I can wait for it. Love my Cyberpunk. I now have Cyberpunk on every possible system that it could be on, except for Steam Deck. But I was thinking of getting a Steam Deck for Cyberpunk, and it might work slightly better on that. But I'm okay with the Nintendo Switch because I already have a gaming laptop. I already have a Steam. Like, I have Cyberpunk essentially portable on my gaming laptop. But it was a Nintendo Switch system, and it's got a couple of extra functions in there, like the gyro movement for your aiming. You can use the mouse as your aiming, and I want to see how all that stuff works. It's got touchscreen. My laptop does not have touchscreen, and it's not integrated for the PC build. So I want to see just how it works. I'm more interested to see how it works in portable mode, I guess you would say, because you can obviously hook it up to the dock, and then the dock will make it run a little bit better. But I'm very, very curious how good it looks and how good it controls. Okay, but we're going to get into Night City right now. This is our Road to Orion series. If you know and you've watched any of my streams before when it has to do with Cyberpunk, I like to take notes. I like to meander, so this isn't going to be a quick run through, and I may not play as much of the game as you think. But I will make sure that I take a lot of notes, because as we get closer to Orion, I would love to look back on some of the stuff. I've got tons and tons of pages of ideas and things that I'd like to see implemented. So we'll do our best to play, but I'm also just meandering. I'm a meandering player. Yeah, but on Nintendo Switch 2, I'll be playing it tomorrow. Good luck. Good luck to me.
Say, Jones, power
Fuck Arasaka! You know exactly why I do it.
No, nuh-uh. To piss Arasaka off enough so they'll give you a case of deep muscle lead poisoning?
You kinda are, though. Only one to have a problem with me.
'Cause everyone else has had it up to here. They're done thinking they can get through to you.
I need water.
You're fucking whacked!
But I'm the only one with a vision. So unless you got a better one, like I said, go fuck yourself!
Alright, I think this autoplays, so I'll let you guys enjoy this as I go and get myself some water.
Is it the concert or Carrie?
I don't know if I have to respond to anything to her, or she just jumps into it. We in a hurry?
We in a hurry?
Look at you, all hot and bothered.
Was it good for you?
Goodness gracious me. A damn shame that's that.
What, smoking after sex not zen enough for you? We gotta rewrite the art of war, too?
We're done, Johnny. With it all. I just couldn't ghost without saying something.
So go on, say it.
You can be such a bastard sometimes, Johnny.
Man, are you on my ass today?
Not just today.
Because I was on hers.
How is it subtlety goes so far over your head? Weird for an artist.
Things were swimming. What? Change your mind? Eats at my gut. 'Cause you knew what you were signing up for.
Look, if you were just another charismatic, narcissistic douche canoe running around after his dream with his head up his ass, I couldn't care less.
But?
It's all a lie.
Trying to get centered.
That concert, Samurai, all of it. A ginormous fiction. You're not a rocker boy, Johnny, face it. Ought to join the wired wackos on the corners, frothing at the mouth as they scream death to Arasaka.
Hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. I'm not sure how that goes.
Think we're done for the day, so you can fuck off.
See, I thought...
that this meant something, that we're close? So close you can give me shit about everything I do? Got quite the imagination then. Where are you going?
Got somewhere to be.
Silverhand! Hey!
Ran out of
Good
boosters.
noise, Choom.
Typical.
Can't kill me because there's words
Get the bus, you can fucking get the bus.
down the rebel path.
So how long you think you're gonna be mad?
Let's get out of here.
Join us for a drop, Silver Rocker.
Fuck off.
Whoa, short fuse on...
Fuck off!
Hey, where do you think you...
Johnny! No!
I kind of wish that I could save her, save Evelyn, and or not be able to, and then she gets captured and...
Johnny! Let go of me!
But I think some of these, I know some of the scenes and the way that things work in the game were actually RPG sessions with Mike Pondsmith and his crew and employees of ORION, like Rogue, I believe, is a character they created. There are characters in the game. There are stories in the game that were RPG sessions, and they implemented that into the game, kind of immortalizing characters that the team at Altor created. So maybe that's just the way it has to happen. Sometimes it's just the way it goes.
Come on, rise and shine. Been a while, Johnny boy. How long'd you say? 2 weeks since I last cobbled you up?
Man, did I miss you. Ah!
Bullshit, you gonk son of a bitch. Didn't even bother to call. You were supposed to be back for your follow-up. Kid's like a son to me.
So I see.
How's it look down there?
Well, shoved so many tubes up your ass that you're about 2 mods off from pissing espresso and milk froth. Also tossed in a synthetic liver. Old one was looking worse than a paper bag full of shit.
Great. Now I can live forever.
Just as well.
Where's Alt?
Where's who?
Woman who was with me.
He brought you and you alone.
Fuck, they grabbed her. Nobody saw it?
Ask your savior. Said his name was Thompson.
Arasaka, wasn't it?
It's always Arasaka with you.
'Cause it always is Arasaka.
We gotta talk.
All right. It's spit and glue, but she's holding tight. Get some rest. Even a few hours, but the stitches set at least.
Uh-huh.
Johnny. Yeah, fuck it. You won't listen anyway.
So talk.
They wanted her. You was just home.
And you just stood there, dick in hand, gawking and dreaming of tomorrow.
Would have shredded us both if I jumped in. You see the guy's reflexes? Of course not. He was that fast. Tech like that, you don't find in a dumpster.
So, what are you after? Chasing down a story? Fresh for the scream sheets? That why you scraped me up off the pavement?
Nah, had my story. But then some cats tossed her in the back of a van and sped off. You, aim to do something about it? She was your output, wasn't she?
I have to grab my original Nintendo Switch.
Still waiting.
Put my get ready to put Breath of the Wild in there. I paid for the $9.99 upgrade because I already own the original Breath of the Wild. So I'm going to get ready to put the Breath of the Wild cartridge in whenever, because right now it's downloading the update version, and then it's going to install Bravely Default, and then I'll install Breath of the Wild so I can get the increased frame rate, resolution, all that jazz.
Not your fucking business.
Not sure, huh? Yeah. Heard there was tension, assorted goings-on. Honestly, could not care less about your fluttering hearts and loins. I want to know why Arasaka bagged her.
Alt's kidnapping, it's collateral shit. They swiped her to get at me.
You even know what she does for a living? Girl's one of the best runners around.
So, one of how many? No. Only linked to Arasaka's the fact that Johnny Silver and boning her.
Well, she's been working for ITS lately. Wrote some real smooth black ice for them. Not to be duped in either sense of the term. Arasaka wants her. Abduction was a standard intercorp extraction. Nothing more.
Hang on. Alt was gonna meet you tonight.
Said you could use my help. Wasn't kidding.
I'm gonna need some
Arasaka
chloroseptic
tried
or
this
something.
before, you know. Except Alt got lucky. Slipped through their mantis blades.
Telling me she was afraid, and she went to you.
Yeah. And frankly, I'm starting to see why.
Okay, so what are they after?
Soul Killer, an AI. Sound familiar at all?
Course.
Urban legend with the shittiest name ever.
It's no legend. Soul Killer's real. And your Choom at Arasaka just hired the runner who wrote it. Take that in. Sokka with Soul Killer to do with as it pleases. Grim, my man. You even imagine that, Rocker? Arasaka will be unstoppable. Soul Killer will flatline any runner who comes close to even trying to scratch its ice. Seen it happen. Not an iota of physical damage. Nervous system or anywhere else. No sound, no fury, no stench. Just all of a sudden, brainwaves cut out. As if someone pulled the plug.
What a steaming load of shit. Let's go.
Okay. What's your take then? I'm all ears.
Oldest, tritest tale in the world. Arasaka was out to provoke me. And it worked.
Darn it, I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm going to try my best to do these things. Is log this data. So I'm going to pop out the chat. Move that over here to the left. I need to update my Norton antivirus. Go into theater mode, get rid of that. Alright, we'll go down to Excel. Open up Cyberpunk. I'm going to put that over here to the left. Alright, so on missions, never fade away. I did not log down any of these, so we're going to write down leave the Ripperdoc Clinic. Doc Clinic. Now, I should be writing all these down, but I don't do a very good job of that. And create an ongoing database, so, for over the next couple of years, I'll do the best I can.
So what'll it be?
I'm not going to be able to capture it all, but it's just fun to do.
Where to?
Arasaka Tower. To grab Alt. Right back.
Just you and me? You out of your fucking mind?
Uh-huh. Come along. Let you watch from the sidelines. Seem to like doing that.
Go to Atlantis.
I'll be in the car. Can't wait too long now.
You'll wait as long as you need to.
Some of the stuff goes by really freaking fast. It's all just going through on its own. So I took a picture of it, but I know one of them was go to Atlantis. Next is find Rogue. And ask around for Rogue. And that one is optional. Now, I don't think I'm going to do this, note-taking for the first time I play Death Stranding. I might try to take a couple of notes, but I've played Cyberpunk enough to where I kind of understand what's going on here. I've done it a couple of times. I haven't, explored every nook and cranny. I know I can go back and probably talk to this chick. Maybe, maybe not. Or I can just... What I can do, though, is even though she's back there, now with the new photo mode, I can come down here, turn off full collision, turn off that, and now I can go back here and I can look at some of the things that she's looking at. I can examine, she's got this amazing tattoo. And I think she is the model for another character that is sitting on a bar in Empathy, I believe. But yeah, you can look at her keyboard. Look how well that just looks. I don't know if I can come through this door right here. But you can kind of see some of the other details they've got in here, what else is going on in the background. But if I'm able to come around here and go in this door, then yeah, it's just nice to be able to explore. It would be nice if this was all still moving. That'd be a cool option in Orion, if you're able to kind of take a stroll and explore and make, you know, your own movies, clips, all that jazz. Because you can already kind of do that now. But yeah, the free camera is absolutely amazing. I'm really glad that they updated that. They are listening to fans. All right, my Bravely Default software download is complete. So is my Legend of Zelda. Mario Kart World is all complete. I'm going to go ahead and install Breath of the Wild, so it gets the entire cartridge. I don't know if it's going to install everything for the game, or if it needs to install more, but alright, but anyway, let's see if I'm able to go around this way and get in. Nope. So because I'm unable to get into the store, and because I'm unable to get in through this door, with that camera mode where you can clip through walls, now you can explore a lot more. You can take pictures in your own way. You can see some of the things that are hidden behind closed doors. Yeah, the dancing has always been like, nah, okay.
Silverhand, got an IOU here with your autograph on it.
Guess it's your lucky day.
Ah, much appreciated.
Actual money.
Want a drink?
The usual. Please.
See that 100 Eddie bill there? And get even closer to it now. I wish the camera could point down just a little bit more. I can turn off the character, so I'm just looking at the bill. I can turn off all the surrounding NPCs, except for, you know, some of them you can get rid of. I'm not quite sure what the difference is between these NPCs here, the ones that are flashing on and off, and the NPCs that are dancing on the dance floor. They're all NPCs. I guess these NPCs are randomly generated and those are always the same? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. But it's a nice option to be able to get rid of a lot of the stuff and take pictures of some of this stuff, because it is so much fun to do this. For me, it is. And even like this particular code right here, C8200379601 and LC04727792, International Western Bank. There's lore here. Get rich or die trying. That could be, who is this? Alexander something? President of the, I'm not quite sure what that says. This note is legal tender. Obviously Eddies. It's 100 Eddies. Get rich or die trying. That could be trivia. On a $100 Eddie note, what is the slogan underneath, like, I don't know, the picture of the city? I wonder what's on the other side of it. Pretty much the exact same thing. Is this like the security band right here? Who knows? Who knows? Drink the whole thing, yeah.
You seen Rogue?
She's upstairs. But I heard you two weren't,
Well, you heard wrong.
Alright, so it's just a couple of, or just one person I had to talk to ask around about Rogue.
And definitely don't wash it down with Chew.
Why not? You try it?
This girl right here is a common NPC across generations.
You wanna go?
Yeah, I do. Let's go. Let's go. No? another one of my little side missions, side gigs that I want to do in Night City is record and edit together, not edit together, but record and splice, make a montage of all the little open world conversations that the NPCs have when you pass by them. Because there are a lot of...
Ooh, so I've been on your mind?
Got some sugar for me?
Maybe, baby. But you gotta do something for me first.
Whatever you want. Just not this minute. I'm in a hurry.
Like, who is this? Oh, Trigger. How does a character's name that I need to put in there? I'm going to put her name in. Girl at Atlantis that asks for something from Johnny.
Seen Rogue around here?
No. G saw her, though. With somebody new.
Jeez? What a great name. I don't know who Jeez is, man or woman. I don't know whether or not they said it. She said it was a man or woman.
Got some sugar for me?
Maybe, baby. But you gotta do something for me first.
Whatever you want. Just not this minute. I'm in a hurry.
Alright, I got the...
Fucking fuck.
Johnny, give me a hand here.
Yashin. Some of these characters... Vending machine girl who asks Johnny for help.
Heard you weren't talking to me.
Dunno. Seem to be talking to you.
Alright, so one of the fix the machine optional. These are the things I do. These are the things that I love to do on these multiple runs of Cyberpunk, is just take down data.
How about now?
Now you can go fuck yourself.
Or we could fuck. Alright, let's see what other... I'm curious what's going on behind these doors, if there ever was anything. Because I feel like that there are instances where things could have been happening behind closed doors and they just didn't render it or finish it. And I don't think that it's always going to be something, but it's kind of cool to check. And like this girl right here was the DJ, or the girl at the bar. Same NPC. So she is pretty well utilized and set up. Now it'll be very interesting, very cool to see what they manage to do with Cyberpunk Orion, and whether or not we are going to get like procedurally generated NPCs that are much more random and never the same. Like, wouldn't it be cool, like, if you found an NPC and you will never see that NPC again? So this is what Night City is looking like. We can kind of get an idea of where we're at. The car is still down there. That's interesting. Can I go all the way down there? Wouldn't that be cool? If that car... I don't know if I can get all the way down there, and it is super, super slow. Alright, I'm still going down. At some point, I'm probably going to get underneath that bowl. I'm sure there's a circular sphere that's around that I can only go so far, but we'll see how far down I can get. Still going down. Getting pretty close to the Porsche. And I'm not going to be able to go... Okay, that's not necessarily the bottom, but I'm scraping the bottom of that sphere. Let's see if I can go out a little bit. So I'm not quite to the very bottom. Now, I wonder if I moved to the corner, whether or not I'd get a little bit closer. So we can go down a little bit more. And then when we're down here, this is the front of Atlantis. Now I'm curious where this is at in Night City proper, or if Atlantis still exists. Because you can't go to the bar otherwise in the current Night City. Alright, so let's take a picture of that. Alright, let's get out of here. So, like, if I was...
No, you know who he was talking to. Don't work for Prado I need a name. Just one.
I wish I could remember. I do.
No idea what happened. This enough to refresh things for you?
Your first time here, isn't it?
What was her name
Want
again?
some advice?
Yishin? Sure.
Go the fuck away.
Can I talk to her? No?
You seen Rogue?
Nope, not today.
Godiva. Or Godiva. Bartender at Atlantis talks to Johnny. Man, I cannot get Johnny spelled. It keeps going to a P. Alright, so I triggered 2 dialogues. So this was the first one. And what I'd normally do to record some of these is I'd just walk around, I'd make a save point, and I'd save like the last couple of, like the last 30 seconds, last minute. I'd go back, edit that out, put it into Share Factory if it's still a good editing and upload program, and then go from there. And then I'd replay it and then focus on looking at just this guy.
What the fuck? Ah, it's you.
Axeman.
No, keep it. Who the hell knows where that mouth's been? Silverhand. Guy's lonesome far as I can tell.
Okay, so Axeman is a guy on phone watching Johnny and reporting on his movements. Johnny can drink his beer. Alright. Axeman. See if there's anybody else I can talk to. See, there she is again. She's here. She's over here. And then she's downstairs. I'm pretty sure she's probably used again somewhere.
What, you fucking forget who you gave the job to? Or were you trying to kill the motherfucker twice, just to be sure?
Randy and his crew were faster. End of story.
So this was a fucking race?
Something like that, yeah. Got a new client paying double for express service. And I like to be sure I can deliver.
Well, maybe if I'd known the new rules.
Hey, we didn't know May gave you the job first either.
So, A, you had a head start. And B, you're fucking amateurs. No offense.
See, these little, like, these are edge runners themselves. They are doing missions in Night City, and that is going to be something that I really look forward to seeing in Orion. And I'm basing this off the tech demonstration for Witcher 4 running on Unreal and some of the things that they're doing there. Now, a lot of it is already... It's not going to be... I don't think that they're going to go procedural generation. They're going to handcraft this stuff. But it would be nice to have, like scenes that are this. Scenes that are this are going to be handcrafted. But it would be nice if all the thousands, millions, hundreds of thousands of NPCs that are walking around whatever city we get to go to, those would be procedurally generated and just basic, silly, stupid conversations, and you could just chalk it up to, the way that people are so random. Alright, there's gotta be a conversation
3 minutes
here.
to get out of the building. That's it.
Nowhere near enough. Shockwave's gonna fuck with everything within a 500-yard radius.
Run faster then. D. Turner made it. No reason you shouldn't.
Wouldn't be talking to us if you could afford D.
D. Turner.
So quit pissing around the issue and fucking tell Sid he has to wait for our signal. All right?
Sid. Like, all these names that they're dropping are probably characters in RPG. Mentioned on the lips of citizens hanging out at Atlantis. Again, I'm taking down some of this data. Somehow I'm gonna need to organize all this. I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
We got a
but
problem here?
I'll take the time. Oh, I may as well talk to him.
Actually.
Kissy.
Kissy, come on. He just wants
Kissy
something from
Roxy.
us.
Well?
Kissy Roxy without an E. Oh crap, this is mission, not what I thought. Shoot. I need to take these out of here. Just putting it in the wrong spot. Give me a quick second here, sorry. What did I miss here? Alright, so D. Turner, Axeman, Godiva. Okay, I'm gonna move this up a little bit. There we go. Alright, Kissy and Roxy, girl, talking about gig in Atlantis. Same thing with this other one. Alright.
You guys seen Rogue?
Oh, you're fucking gonked, Johnny.
She'll rip your balls off.
We'll see about that. So?
Room in the back.
Alright, talk to the bouncer is a new mission for this. I've been asking around for her. Talk to the bouncer. I didn't listen enough and pay attention to write his name down. See if we can get any other conversations in here. This is what my meandering gives me, is it's quite rewarding to just find some of these conversations that are happening, see what they're talking about. See if these up here talk about anything.
Johnny?
That's the bouncer. These are not talking about anything. Let's see about this group here. Nothing. Oh, wait. Ingalls is over there. Let's do that thing I was talking about. Let's see if I can get closer to this edge. See how close I can get to that portion now. Go through here, clip down. Now let's see how close I can get to this Porsche. Because it's centered around where you engage the photo mode, and then it creates a sphere. So we'll see how far out I can go. Probably at least get over the Porsche. I know we can get this Porsche, so it's available to us, but we'll see how close we can get to it here. Okay, we're as low as we can go there. So I'm already at the edge of it. We can get a little bit lower, but we might be able to get a good angle from the front. It'd be nice if I could get a picture from behind looking at the Atlantis sign, but looks like we're already losing out on that. We're not going to get super close. We're not going to be able to go into the Porsche, unfortunately. That's what I was hoping for. We're a little bit closer, and I could probably jump into using the... Oh, wow, it's not able to get down as low as I thought I was going to be. All right, so from here, from right about here, I could probably get a decent shot of it. Let's go into here. Let's go field of view and really zoom this in. So we can get close to it, and he's still sitting there. Probably zoom out about there. So we can get a decent pic of it. So we can go ahead and snap a picture of that. But that vehicle is available to us at a certain juncture. Alright, Ingalls. I've probably had this character in the database at some point. Bouncer. Darn it, I did the same exact thing. I started putting data into the wrong field here. Alright, let's cut that out. Put that into pelt. And PM. Not quite sure what my PC is. My gaming laptop is super hot, and all I'm doing is I've got videos going. And it is super warm. But I mean, it's pumping out the hot air. But I don't know, like, why should the processor be running that hot while I'm doing videos? Bouncer at Atlantis.
How's things, Ingalls?
Got a private meet going on in there.
Rogue back there, too?
Yeah, just...
Yeah, private meet, so you said. Promise to be super unobtrusive.
Alright, so we talked to the bouncer, now we're going in to find Rogue. And that should be the last step.
God, I hate this fucking town. Hate these slimy fucking fixers. Hate this fucking bar.
Where would you rather be now? I could take you away, out to the lands where my clan roams. There aren't too many jobs out there, but we'd find some other useful ways to kill time.
Getting the weirdest deja vu now. My answer's no.
No today. Tomorrow. Who knows?
And now we walk in, get that full conversation.
Johnny.
Alright. Sit next to Rogue, convince Rogue to help. We're going to add that to the mission. Sit next
Pick it up, okay?
to Rogue. Convince Rogue to help.
Don't know you.
That's no problem.
Santiago.
Just as long as everyone else knows Johnny Silverhand.
Sitting with Rogue.
You're wasting my time.
In Atlantis. Joins gig against Arasaka.
Pick it up, okay?
Rogue. Lovely surprise to see you here.
We're waiting for a client. One who values discretion.
Mm-hmm. So much so, he himself didn't show.
No point in sitting here, then.
You still mad about that thing?
What thing, Johnny? That you fucking lied to my face? Put my peeps on the line? Or that you were fucking 3 other women behind my back before we were through?
New partner?
Gotta say, that famed charm of yours? Overhyped. Or maybe just dulling with age.
You have a job for us, Rocker? Or are you mainly here to run your mouth?
Look, our history, I know. But we don't really have time for feelings.
I'm in no hurry.
I got a job. That's it. Urgent. But I got the euro.
How much?
Butt out. This isn't your biz.
Is now. Rocker just pulled out his wallet.
Don't you get it? He's not here about any damn job. He's fucking with me. Last time
So this time, you'll be smarter. Take your eddies up front. So, how much, Rocker?
It's Arasaka. I'll understand if you'd rather not.
If you wanted my attention, you just earned it. But if you're aiming for a friends and family discount, I'm not your man.
Corpos. Riding in on 'em hard. You two do that for fun.
For fun, but not for free. We leave that to Rocker boys.
It's important. Name your price.
Ah. So you're either made of money, or you think we won't live to collect. Either way, Rocker, you're coming with us.
Deal.
That it is. Urgent indeed.
Shit, Johnny. Didn't notice you had a fucking tail?
Mr. Silverhand, you're coming with us.
Here to take me to Alt? Just like I thought.
Why did he fall down?
Won't be anything left to scrape up when we're through.
We're just warming up.
Aren't you Mr. Popular?
Yes! Fucking own it!
Oh!
Get wrecked!
Heads down! Keep it together!
A helo? Is this real? Who'd you piss off this time, Johnny?
That's how we're gonna play it.
Eliminating target!
A little aware?
Taking heavy losses!
Missing this.
Oh, come on. I think I'm on very hard still. I don't think I've changed Cyberpunk to be easier.
Let's get to work.
She's attacking me!
Are you Mr. Popular?
Ooh. Ouch.
Only one way to go. Forward.
Shoot! Shoot!
Yeah, I'd be interested to see how this is going to work on the Switch. Like, how responsive is it going to really be?
Hey! Leave a little for me! A helo? Is this real? Who'd you piss off this time, Johnny?
Get her!
Oh, ouch.
Things are bad now, but they've been worse!
Behind her!
Take cover!
God, Rogue, get out of the way. Gosh, please, girl. Are they gonna... They're not actually gonna shoot into here, are they?
Reloading!
Gosh dang, I'm missing every shot.
Got it!
Oh, hello. Alright, I don't think I have healing capability.
Neutralize her!
I'm impressed! Seriously!
Can we shoot this thing down? Guess not. Alright, escape from Atlantis. I need to write that down. I'm gonna get so caught up in the coolness of the game. I need to write these down. I'm gonna have to go back through all these missions again anyway. What was it? Escape? Escape from the Atlantis. Escape from the Atlantis.
Damn! They're exposed!
They're mine!
You shoot through walls. Whoa, he came right through a wall.
Keep that up!
Let's get out of here!
Oh, crap.
I'm impressed! Seriously!
Go, go, go!
Be back in a sec!
Come on! Enemy contact!
Sons of bitches.
Shoot!
Spin the whole
It cannot be! Out of ammo! Reloading!
God dang, they are juking
Elevator
masters.
now! Need to blow out of
Oh,
here!
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Come on!
Hey! Leave a little for me!
I think that's it, right?
Only one way to go! Forward! Well,
Oh wait, is there still people out there?
no
Let's
surprise
finish this
there.
quick.
It's gonna take much longer.
I have to push
Got
buttons.
trouble in heaps.
There'll be more at the bottom. Bet you thou.
Yeah, why am I able to go through him? I'm not able to go through Rogue, but I can go through him, no problem. Yeah,
We're
why am I
parked
able to do
outside.
that?
You coming?
Thompson's waiting for me in the car.
Who?
Media, you wouldn't know it.
Got a little problem over here!
Get her! Take her from all sides! On the move!
Yes! Fucking own it!
We've got KIA!
You got her pinned down!
Attrition! Affirmative!
Good, good! Keep that up!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just warming up.
Gosh, I cannot take a guy out.
Come at me! Oh, that healer will be back. Will be back.
Come at me, bro. Nah, my battery, like, this light does not last very long. Like, the light is already out. So I used to have a nice red light over here, but I guess I really don't need it. I need something that I can plug in. It lasted 3 days with 6 AA batteries in there. It's not worth it. I need to get something I can
Let's
plug
get the
in.
hell away.
Alright. On-rail shooter. What? What?
Arasaka!
What is... What?
If they hit the car, we're fucked.
What is going on there?
I have no idea what the hell she saw.
Look at this. Bugs. Okay, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna load here. That's kind of pretty much where I started. Yeah, let's load right here. Yeah, I don't like those kinds of bugs. Like, even to this day, Witcher 3 is probably one of the better games, right? Witcher 3 is a great game. Still has bugs to this day. Game-breaking bugs.
We'll be back.
But considered like one of the best games of all time. Alright, let them get on their motorcycles. Okay.
Faster!
Let's get the hell away.
We'll be right behind you.
What I would hate is if their bodies weren't spawned when they ride up next to the Porsche after we've like completed our escape, and then their bodies aren't loaded there.
Got company. On our ass.
Arasaka! If they hit the car, we're fucked.
If I can kill the driver, I think the whole car blows up.
Cover you!
Cocksuckers!
I have no idea what the hell she saw.
Alright, that's a little bit better.
Not half bad, Dad.
Yeah, we'll eventually be able to get this car.
Now what?
Gotta lose him, quick.
Two versions of it.
You hanging in?
Alright, escape from the Arasaka agents. The Arasaka agents. I wish XL would allow speech to text.
I think we're clear of them.
I'll park somewhere. We'll chat.
Alright, so who we gotta pull out of Arasaka?
Old Cunningham, net runner from ITS.
Oh. Yeah.
The tower. What's it taking her there?
This gets better by the minute. How you want to play this? Either of you gonks got a plan?
Yep. Distract him. Make some noise.
Set up right under Arasaka's windows and crank it loud. Blast the panes out. It'll be a gig to remember.
And I'm curious what kind of load times there's going to be in
We do not as yet have word
Cyberpunk on the Switch.
people hurt in riots. But our reporters are on the scene at Arasaka Tower. And they all agree. A psychoactive agent has been dispersed at the site, affecting those in the crowd.
All right.
I love this lean that Rogue has going on.
You recording this whole thing?
Uh-huh. Why? Want to say a few words to the folks at home?
Like, that's just a great lean. She has... Man, I'm going to have to let's turn the collision off. Don't worry about that. Let's get this out of the way. Like, what a great lean she has. It's just awesome. This would be a great, like, shot right here. Because I did... when Cyberpunk 2077 originally released in 2020, 5 years ago, I was messing around with Share Factory and making like really nice and fun fashion videos. So I was looking at all the NPCs, the main NPCs, and then just the citizens walking around Night City and checking out all their fashion. Like, this is what I would do. And now that the camera's free, I need to go back and redo that series. Not redo it, but revisit it and go around Night City again. What I had essentially do, and before I was doing it when the camera was slaved to, like, it used to be an orbiting camera. Like, you could go around, but it would constantly be locked to V or to Johnny, depending on what character you're playing. But now that the camera unlocked, I can make completely different. And there I could go and make like approaches. Like this is also something you can do if anybody's like really curious about it. You can do stuff like this, like completely remove everything by just going underneath the geometry here. But I would zoom up on an NPC like this, start here, and then slowly kind of go up, and there'd be like techno music in the background, and like this would be, and I'd rotate around and try to get myself into a shot to where when I ended the pan, it would end with the NPC looking at you like that, something like that. So I'd end it right about here. And then I'd pan to another NPC somewhere in the world, and then I'd look at that fashion, and it would just, because there's so much good fashion in Cyberpunk 2077, and the NPCs have a really good like fashion in and of themselves.
What
so,
you gotta
yeah,
do.
That's a
Just
great,
stay out of my
great
way.
scene right there.
Thompson. Know him well?
No, why does it matter?
Don't like the guy? Don't trust him. And medias are bad luck.
What?
Bad luck.
Why don't they do like where they can talk to each other?
Arasaka Tower.
Worry about that if we make it
They're
out.
talking like right behind his back.
Come on, we don't
Talking
have much
about
time.
him right behind his back.
Mainframe. Gotta find the mainframe.
I'm gonna play like Hellsinger.
Here they come.
Oop. I think Johnny naturally like heals if you just kind of sit back a little bit.
Keep shooting!
Leave something for me.
Oh no! You can't be dead!
Just...
Fuck. Lock the doors. What now?
Give me a sec. I'll get it open. Cover me.
Ready or not, here they come.
Ready or not, here I come.
Get ready.
Shoot!
This is the title screen music, right?
Moving in for the camp!
No, you're not. Moving in to get killed.
Last man standing!
5 seconds and we're in. Ready?
Fire! Not even...
Let's finish this quick.
Fuck this job! Take cover! Cocksuckers!
Oh, I'm dead.
Keep shooting!
Oh, maybe I survived. I survived. Yay.
Surround her! Gotta reload!
Leave something for me.
That went well.
Not over yet.
Guess you are useful sometimes. Contact!
Ready or not, here. Minigun spotted. Find cover.
Stop that turret!
Gotta be around here somewhere.
Excuse me.
Turret! Watch out!
You seeing this?
You wanna play? Focus fire, goddammit!
Let's finish this quick.
This is it.
Fucking door's armored so thick we could use a tank. Solutions, anyone?
C4. Open the door to the mainframe. I've been missing a couple of open the door to the mainframe.
Let me try. Son of a bitch!
Try this.
Ah. Now I see why we brought him along. Perfect.
Watch out.
Ready or not, here they come.
Go, go, go!
Oh, why is he following me? Why is he following me? Ah! Oh, I went into photo mode. Darn it. Let's run. Get behind cover. Ah, he was chasing me. He was hyper focused on me.
Watch out.
Defeat the Arasaka agents. Defeat the Arasaka agents. Come on, help me out, guys. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm just getting pinned in there, I guess, with that one dude in there that's just chasing down and pummeling me. I might have to go up top to get away from him, because he is owning me.
We're being attacked!
Alright, he's gonna jump down.
Goddamn
Get rid of the minions.
Let's finish this quick.
A little awareness would be nice.
Gotta get away from this guy. Jump back down. And have to keep him away from me. They're doing a good number on him. He's probably gonna come down and start chasing me again.
They're mine.
Akira. Oh, it's like a little mini boss fight that I don't remember being this hard. Akira. Done. I'm gonna have to write his name down. I don't remember him being that hard. Mini boss fight during Johnny controlled segment Arasaka mission. White tuxedo. White tuxedo. There we go. Alright. Get back down there. Alright. Give me a quick second. I'm going to turn off this external light that I have and try to keep it, see what my lighting's like. It's probably going to get dark. But right now the only thing illuminating me, I lost this light behind me as the battery went out. So unfortunately this is gone. I'm going to have to find a wired option because there's a plug. There's a plug down like below the wall. I don't know how I can turn around to show this, but like there's a light right here behind me there. And it's on battery power, it just sort of sticks up there and hangs. But I've got a power cord or a outlet on the wall here behind Lara Croft. So this wall back here, there's an outlet down behind all this shelving stuff, and I need to get a like powered, plugged-in light version so it can always be on, and I'm not wasting money on replacing AA batteries. But it makes the room a little bit darker because I'm not using this outside light. I was essentially using a hall light. I've been replacing the, I used to have a fan above my head, but I removed that fan so that I could play VR in here and not have to worry about whacking the fan, because it's not like super low ceilings, but I guess it would be super low ceilings if I was hitting the fan. All right, where are we going here? All right, so this is another thing. I always wanted to take a picture of this, but I couldn't get in to make a good picture because it would trigger. So now I can go in here and take a decent picture. Like right about here. See, that's a decent picture. And I can finally take it because you can clip through and take a proper picture, because the closest I would be able to get to would be about here, and it would be through the wall because I couldn't clip through, so it would be something like this. This would be the picture. But now you can go completely inside, get a good angle, and take this picture, which is wicked cool. Like, this would be as close as I'd be able to get with it, and it would have this, like, tempered glass honeycomb, like, in the front of it.
I would advise you not to disturb her.
What'd you do to Alt?
I put her to work on a project of a lifetime.
I'm trying to pull the trigger.
Get out of my way.
I didn't pull that trigger. I pulled it a bunch of times before that, and it just sort of did it on its own.
Hey, you hear me? Alt.
Is she?
Alt, come on, don't do this.
The only light I'm getting is from the TV itself, so I guess my scene in the background, my illumination will be what's on screen.
The hell are you doing?
See, now I've got red
Are you
light.
still rolling?
I guess it's almost like ambient lighting, which is okay.
Now, man. Show people the truth.
Yeah, I'm punching.
She's not.
Stop that! You have to kill him?
We gotta go.
Take that.
Johnny! She's dead.
You know, I kind of wish now that we kind of have an idea of the next Cyberpunk game is going to be a year or two after the events of Cyberpunk 2077. It would be nice. And Evelyn has been my favorite character, and it was unfortunate the way that she went. Like, Jackie's a good character. He's gone too soon. Evelyn is a great character. She's gone too soon. And I really hoped that maybe I was doing something wrong in the mission to where we were tracking down Evelyn. I thought, well, maybe if I don't meander and I just focus on trying to save her, I can get her in time and rescue her, but she's gone. Which, go on board, the video game developers out of Poland, which CD Projekt Red is also in Poland. Go on board is making a Cyberpunk 2077 board game, and they diverge in the narrative, so it's sort of an alternate version of the events that happened in 2077. So at the Konpeki Plaza mission, where you're going up and getting the relic from Yorinobu's penthouse there at Konpeki Plaza, it stops there, and you don't do that mission, so Evelyn may still be alive, and we can have some missions with her. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure how that narrative is going to be, because you can explore Night City, you can have a narrative. There's these tarot-sized cards that have missions on them. I'm really looking forward to it. It should be not late this year. They've already given an update due to sort of the tariff stuff that was going on, or they just want to do more development. Take your time, go on board. I really hope that they do a good job on that. I know that they'll do a good job on it because Witcher, Path of Destiny, Witcher: The Old World, and they have a slew of other games. They're working on a new Tekken board game. So really excited to see what they do with the Cyberpunk narrative. And I know that there's a little sort of investigative story with Evelyn. They announced that. It would be interesting to see if she actually survives, because that will be sort of the one way that we've saved Evelyn. But knowing what Evelyn's timeline and her story is here, what's to say that Evelyn isn't also in the net? And maybe she could download herself into another body and she survives. That would be awesome. It'd be an awesome way to make up for us not being able to complete that mission that involved Evelyn trying to find her with Judy, and Judy not being able to get there on time. We find her and we all know kind of what happens. It's one of the sadder stories. But, I mean,
Thompson.
What's a good story without a little bit of loss?
Dunno. Never worked together again.
Maybe because you whooped his ass to make yourself feel better.
Guy was a vulture. Out to use Alt from the start. When Arasaka flatlined her, man, for him that was sprinkles, with the cherry on top. Fuck, he would have killed her himself if they hadn't. Just for his cockrod story.
The recording. What did Thompson do with it? Did it ever get released?
Fuck no.
Never even told me half that about Alt.
Really? Any examples?
I don't know. That you were a couple? That she wrote Soul Killer? That she's dead?
Dead.
How the hell is she supposed to help us now? As a ghost?
She's not dead. Managed to escape.
I saw the body.
Alt fled. Into the net.
So why couldn't have Evelyn fled into the net? Now I know she's not necessarily a net runner at the level that Alt is, but man, it would be nice if she was able to just leave and like there be remnants of her.
Pushing bullshit. Heard more than my share of tales about runners who ran.
It'd be nice if we got like a novel
net
or
just never thought
story.
you'd be the next to tell me one.
Don't need you to believe me, long as you do exactly what I say.
When'd you find out?
When she made contact a little later.
And? What'd she say?
That she was a captive in the Arasaka subnet. But they couldn't hurt her. And she told me not to come looking for her.
What? Why?
This one time she wanted me to just let it go. 'Cause enough people had died for nothing already.
So, what did you do?
Got my hands on 2 thermonuclear charges.
Then headed back to Arasaka Tower. And Rogue went with you. Again.
I paid her well.
Said to yourself, she was the best. Had her pick of contracts. But for some strange-ass reason, she took a job from a rocker with a death wish. A rocker forever getting his ass beat by Arasaka.
Different times, kid. Back then, mercs didn't normally sell out to corpse. All you had to do was yell, "Let's fuck up Arasaka," and every last one of them jizzed their pants. Rogue included.
How do you know Alt's still around? It's been half a century, but you've spent cloistered in Mikoshi. Netwatch could have hunted her down years ago.
Oh, they tried, believe me, but their tiny corporate brains can't handle a free AI that knows how people think. They were busy looking for her in the Crystal Palace while she was building the Ghost City for Kang Tao.
Voodoo boys think they know where she is, beyond the Black Wall.
Where nobody can touch her.
Brigitte's primed to go there, break through. Just to contact Alt, talk to her.
Too much for our little pro.
A moment.
Sure felt like more than a moment. Saw a good chunk of Johnny's life. And Alt.
It is possible. Data connected to Alt are linked to a strong memory trace in the construct. Very strong. These memories must have evoked a powerful emotional response, then projected onto your consciousness.
Emotion, yeah. Plenty of that. Construct, what kind of shape's it in?
Enough data is uncorrupted to convince Alt it is authentic.
What the hell does that mean? So, did it work?
Yes, we extract the necessary fragment of Silverhand's engram. We are ready now to make contact with Alt. First, we must dive deeper.
This is a cool segment. Pushing into the net.
Beyond, there are no borders. Beyond the black wall, few have gone through to the other side, and none have yet returned.
Few go to the other side!
So, actually, you've got no idea what's beyond that thing.
But we will know soon.
And these...
Now, I wonder if I can... I don't think I have control in here, I guess. This is a different one. Like, I can't...
Wild on...
This doesn't let me go into, like, a photo mode. Or it doesn't let... It's not a free camera.
Unfettered AI, searching for a passage.
I held up my end of ordeal. Your turn. Before you pass through that wall, I want Johnny's psyche removed.
We will not pass through. You will take the code to the other side.
Break through to the other side!
Fuck. Might have guessed. Never had any intention of helping me, did you?
It does not matter anymore. You will bring all to its end.
Don't got much for options, do I?
Ale.
You know, it would be nice if I could get the Nintendo Switch 2 to stream directly from the console like I can with the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, like I was able to do with the PlayStation 4. It would be nice if Nintendo had that option on the Nintendo Switch 2 so I can stream. So I can stream my Nintendo games. I don't think that's going to be possible though. Maybe I can do it in dock mode. I don't think that I can. I don't think streaming is an option. I hope that I can though, but I'll try it out. If I can, I'll stream Cyberpunk 2077 on Switch.
Brigitte.
Talk to all. Touch the black wall. Talk to alt. Now, I might have missed a couple of things. So far, transmission kind of went this direction. Follow Brigitte, talk to Brigitte, get in the ice bath, talk to Brigitte again, which launches into the Never Fade Away, which we just kind of finished, and that launched into its own little side mission. Then we touch the black wall, then we talk to alt, which we're about to do. There she is right there.
Alt.
Johnny, you cannot remain here. Alt Cunningham.
Alt? What's going on?
We will talk here.
Relax. Let me handle this.
Johnny.
Came through the black wall to meet me. That mean we're good? Things are chill between us?
I have recognized your engram code, but I do not know why you are here.
To give you a chance to pay me back for getting you out of Arasaka Tower. V, this is Alt. Best net runner Night City's ever seen.
Night City's
Alt,
ever
this is V. You need to save his life.
What do you do with Brigitte? What did you do with Brigitte?
What did you do with Brigitte? She's still alive?
Brigitte.
Yes, but she is not needed at the moment. What do you want?
This chip, the relic, it's killing me. Construct on it's worming its way through my neural system.
I see this, but why is it my problem?
Why the fuck isn't it? You created Soul Killer.
You handed Arasaka a fucking super weapon that dismantled me, you, and half the runners in Night City.
Your death was of your own making.
Jesus, Alt, I dove in after you. Gonna tell me now this ain't your problem?
It is not. The Alt Cunningham you strove to save in Arasaka Tower no longer exists. This should be obvious to you, as you were responsible for her death.
Your death wasn't Johnny's fault.
How could you know?
Seen you in his memories. It was an accident.
What you saw was his subjective view of what happened. A warped account of events he locked away in his subconscious and replayed time and again. It bears no resemblance to the truth.
If you're not Alt, who are you?
I use her engrammatic data.
Can I move around in this one? No, see, I'm locked here. I can't move around this particular scene. I have to move around it.
You find this icy bitch aspect in there too?
In real time.
Mind unloading this baggage later? Wasn't sure what to expect from a meeting with an AI, but it sure wasn't a digital spat.
How's that help me exactly?
Didn't make it any worse. Okay, I get it. You hate Johnny's guts, but what about me?
I cannot help you.
Can't or won't?
Can't. To attempt to do so, I would need access to more advanced technology.
Interesting. Brigitte claimed she alone could help me.
The Voodoo Boys deceived you.
Why am I not surprised? Fine, so how about Mikoshi? That advanced enough for you?
If I could gain access to Mikoshi, it would cease to exist.
Good, we can work with that. We'll get you inside Mikoshi and you'll help V, deal?
Best runner Night City's ever seen can't bust into Mikoshi on her own?
I am a well-known threat there. They have a layer of black ice with my name on it. Literally.
Kinda like a custom-made prison jumpsuit.
I refuse to be caged in there ever again.
What can you do for me, exactly? Everyone I've met so far said I'm too far gone.
By everyone, you mean Hellman? Saburo's personal ass munch?
With the Soul Killer resident inside Mikoshi, I will create a construct of you, then disentangle your neural network from Johnny's. I shall then inject your engram back into your mortal form.
So, you'll save my life, but flatline me along the way.
Your consciousness, neural engrams, will be recorded as data. The rest will cease to exist.
The rest?
The soul. I did not grant the program its name, but Soul Killer does precisely what it promises to do.
Christ, I don't want to listen to this bullshit. V just hops back into his body, right? Nothing changes.
Everything changes. You know this well.
Right, so we got a plan.
But how will you reach Mikoshi? I've created armies that failed to breach it.
They were children of the net. There's your problem. We're banking on the human factor. We'll crack a window, slip you into Mikoshi.
So Mikoshi is a program that Blackwall's.
What do you expect from me? This I can't fathom.
Johnny, embellishes, in case you hadn't noticed. You don't trust him, which is fine. But you have my word, we'll slip you inside Mikoshi while keeping you out of harm's way.
I believe this human factor and I
Does
have things in
Mikoshi
common.
approve? Did you get... Is that consent?
So, we agreed?
Yes, we are agreed. Find a path into Mikoshi. I shall prepare a program to help you navigate the local net.
How will I contact you once I'm ready?
This is a BBS address. It will be our secure communication channel.
BBS
Voodoo
address.
Boys, what about them?
They shall let you pass unharmed. Those were our terms.
So you managed to survive.
Be interesting to see how your deal with Alt works out. Won't be easy to dupe her. And I'm not sure you guys know another way to operate.
You dare now to lecture me?
Think I'd rather give you your due. That'll have a better shot.
Enough. Alt can protect you in her realm, but here and now, you are in mine.
Actually, was just on my way out.
Alright, so the mission went... I don't really want to mess with the... Check on alts, so transmission. Check on alt. Okay, so the Never Fade Away was linked to the transmission mission, and then whenever I talked to Brigitte, it launched into Never Fade Away. Never Fade Away got to a point where I was leaving the Ripper Dog Clinic, checked on alt. After checking alt, returns to transmission. And then talking to alt, talk to Brigitte, leave the chapel. Okay, so there's a couple of things that could go in a different direction based on the choice you make there. You could end up fighting. And all of these voodoo boys were in the net there with me. Make sure I'm not leaving behind any data pads. I don't think I need anything in here. They should allow me to leave peacefully. There's one back here. Blaming DriedMoss. Can't get back there as much as I tried. Now, if I fought Brigitte and pulled my weapon on her, then we'd be fighting people here. I'm gonna click through here, see what's back here. Alright, looks like there might be something there. What is back here? It's like a chest here. What else? Not much. Looks like there's just a chest here. I might not be missing out on much. Do we think that this bee looks anything like me? Maybe. I don't know. I tried a little bit. There, right there, right there. What do you think? Looks a little bit like me. I used to have this beard out probably about where my hand's at. It was much more full. I shaved it. Over the next month, I'm gonna let it come back. and you'll be able to watch it happen. Seeds ain't gonna be in here. This would be a boss fight. And I think after this is where Phantom Liberty opens up and Songbird reaches out to me.
Hmm? Did you hear about Brigitte's ask from Alt? Or was that memo way above your pay grade? Like the biochip was?
Oh, you try to provoke me. Is this wise, you think?
Bingo. How am I doing so far? Gotta be pretty disappointed.
With what?
That you can't zero me after all.
It is out of my hands.
Oh, fuck!
That the biochip?
Okay, I'm not quite sure why I went into this mode here.
Third trimester cramping, it's not likely.
Huh, you sure? Can't be that bad if you make it right.
Fuck!
That was your ticker. Sit and rest. Don't need you flatlining while we got a job to do.
Blah, blah, blah. Fuck Arasaka, blah, blah, smash Mikoshi.
You really are turning into me.
Might be right.
We're bickering like a couple of geezers on a park bench. It's time we
The
let
cigarette
up.
got
Let a little
pulled out of
trust take hold.
the sink there.
Got no idea where I'm going.
Oh, cigarette's back.
Be a living legend. That's all I wanted. Feels like I'm barely surviving.
Test of a person's true value. Death.
You want it really, really bright? Ah! Nuclear explosion!
You've still got a chance to be somebody.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, did you hear that? It's like a... Yeah, the room in my light right now is all based on what my TV's illumination is.
What was it like when you died?
What's on top of the world? Failure not an option, not a thought. Till it happened. Death feels real now. It's only now I know it.
Now? Had half a century to come to terms.
Mikoshi felt, I don't know, like sleep? Lacked awareness, had no sense of passing time. Didn't mark it. Did what they wanted to me. I just remember cold, a black void, fear. Or was that your death?
Mikoshi. Why'd Arasaka even build it?
If I could only see inside Saburo's head. People can be bought, brainwashed, but it's only in Mikoshi that you can peer inside a soul, pick it apart, reprogram it. They've amassed quite a collection. Scary, talented runners, soul-killed, packed away. Probably using them now, probably controlling them.
So, ruling hearts and minds. That's what it's about. The usual.
Corps have always tried to shackle people one way or another. Saburo's ambition is greater. He's out to control humanity.
Well, think I get why you detest the place.
Shouldn't exist. Of all the destruction and pain Corps wreak round the world, what happens at Mikoshi is worst. Know why?
They strip you of your right to die.
No different than being kept alive on a respirator. That ain't the worst bit. Worse things when they switch up your identity. and you never even know you've become someone else. Corps have already taken the world for their own. Now they're coming for us.
Realize what you're doing to me is what Arasaka's doing at Mikoshi.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna fix it.
Let's move. Get back to work.
Alright, here comes Songbird.
Let's do.
Scan this right here. Get the graffiti. Alright. We should be getting a Songbird communication as I walk this way.
V? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, whoever you are.
Good. It worked. My name is Somi. Just call me Songbird, though. I know who you are. Know your situation, your problem. And I can save your life.
Okay, so we got up to this point. So we're going to save the game. Can't save right now. Let's load game. So we're about, and again, I'm a meandering player in Cyberpunk. I like to take my time. I really enjoy everything that's being given to me. We're 28 hours in for this run as a street kid. And we are now getting into the Phantom Liberty, which is probably another 100 hours of gameplay. And I haven't even done the 300, 600 plus hours of gameplay that, or however long you want to take, because there's nothing but time to, you know, spend your time going through Night City. So, yeah, quite a romp. All right, I'll be right back with the camera.
All right, Songbird. Got my full attention.
Glad to hear that. You must have questions, and I'll answer them in due course, shortly. But first, I need you to get to that swollen appendix of Night City called Dogtown. Answer,
Dogtown.
please. I know you're on the line.
Chunk of Pacifica, ex-territorial. Lord of the Lands, one Kurt Hansen. International arms dealer. Corpos give it a wide berth. I skip anything?
Nope. More or less on the button.
What if I say, no, I'm not convinced?
Putting it plainly, you know me, I don't know you. But I'm supposed to haul ass to Night City's worst district? Not exactly bursting with excitement about this plan.
I'll explain everything and prove I can help you. Right now, though, I'm begging you, V. Dogtown's main gate. Be there as soon as you can. I'll make contact again then.
Huh. This is one elaborate haze. Or a fucking lifeline.
So good. So Dogtown is down in there, Pacifica. That is all Dogtown. Like, I was here when all of that you see right now on the screen, it looked fairly similar, but all the extra scaffolding and the mechanical arms that are trying to rebuild it, all that wasn't there. So, like, going into Dogtown, into Pacifica, is a completely different adventure to man, there's just so much. I wish that we would have gotten a lot more in Night City. But it's great. It's great the way it is. I wish there was more. I hope this next patch 2.3 kind of opens up some of the other stuff that just adds more and more to Night City. I hope they continue to flesh out the city. It would be great. I would 100%, if they made a paid expansion to Night City, I'd be down. I would be willing to pay full price for another expansion. Make it $40, make it $60, like, and let them take their time. Like, take your time. I wish they just continue to add to Night City. and it would just continue to expand. It would get bigger and bigger, almost like Genshin Impact. Like Genshin Impact just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and there's more characters. I know it's got a gacha system. You know, it's a play to expand. It's not a play. Well, I mean, you could probably get other ways. There's other ways to get the resources you can use to pull on characters. But aside from that, again, my Genshin addiction, it would be great if, you know, Night City continued to evolve, much like the Yakuza series, which I really adore, and how that city just continues to grow with each new game. You know, they've obviously had some spin-offs that don't necessarily focus on the same city, but yeah. All right, I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you all so much for coming by and lurking, or just taking the time to maybe watch this particular episode. I'll be doing these consistently. I don't know if I'll necessarily be on the camera all the time. I'd like to make it something more regular, but you know, life happens. Right now, in the summer, all the rest of June, all of July, I'll be here streaming regularly. If it becomes a normal thing, I'd like to be able to do that, but I can't always do that. Family, life, it happens. So right now, I've got a lot of time, and I'm going to use it while I've got it. But I hope to see you back here, and join me for some of my Death Stranding streams. I've been doing a Road to Death Stranding 2, which is coming out in less than 9 days, and that comes out on June 26th. So I'll be jumping into Death Stranding, going through, you know, my thoughts, playing the game up to its launch. Same thing with Orion, which is the code name for the next Cyberpunk 2077 game that CD Projekt Red is working on. I'll probably do something very similar. I need to play through and finish the Witcher series. I have not finished any of the Witcher games, but with Witcher 4 coming out, it motivates me to get back into it. So similar to what I did with the Dragon Age series. I didn't really play any of the Dragon Age games, and I played Veilguard, and I absolutely loved Veilguard. So I went back and played Dragon Age 2, and Dragon Age Inquisition, and completed all of those. I had a wonderful time with those series. Looking forward to the next Mass Effect. There's so much to do. I'm not going to be on the planet for an eternity, so I hope I can get as much gaming in as I possibly can. All good things come to an end, reality. But I hope to see you guys very, very soon, again, right here on the channel. Thanks so much. Bye.